Companies nowadays deal with hundreds or even thousands of suppliers and vendors, and these, in turn, have their own subcontractors, agents, and partners. Every time a company wants to onboard a new supplier or vendor, the company needs to gather information to evaluate their compliance and the risk associated with contracting in order to integrate the new party to the company system. Depending on the company assessment policy, this could be a complex and repetitive onboarding and management process. In case a supplier wants to offer goods to another company, the whole process starts over, being unable to reuse the same information with the next company. But what if there was a smarter, more effective way of recording this information? At Swisscom Blockchain and Spherity, we have developed two distinct cloud identity wallets that allow users and organizations to store, manage, and exchange their digital data, respecting privacy and confidentiality. The holders of these digital identities must be able to communicate and share data easily, whatever technology they are relying on. That's why Swisscom Blockchain and Spherity have worked to make our wallets completely interoperable, using compatible underlying protocols and standards already adopted in the identity space. But what does that mean? It means that different companies can use different wallet providers, and they could still manage and share credentials with full confidence in their integrity and authenticity, and no vendor lock-in. Now let's see how it works. This is Alice and Bob. Alice is a certified supplier from Bob's company, and both use digital identity technology from Swisscom Blockchain. Because Alice has successfully passed all onboarding audits and checks, Bob issues to her wallet a compliance credential. Now Alice has received in her wallet a credential containing all the information and data needed during the assessment with Bob. Imagine that Charlie wants to onboard Alice as a new supplier also. Charlie's company uses the digital identity service from Spherity because it better fits their specific needs. Charlie is afraid that the onboarding of Alice as a supplier will be a difficult process because Alice is using a different identity service. Now Charlie takes a moment to think. Didn't we say that Swisscom Blockchain and Spherity have worked to make their wallets completely interoperable? Yes, Charlie, you're completely right. So Charlie proceeds to send a request to Alice to share the compliance credential. Alice receives the request, and with just one click, she can reuse the same onboarding information provided to Bob, completing the onboarding process with Charlie. Thanks to this next-generation cloud identity wallet technology, it took Charlie just 3 days instead of 30 to onboard Alice as a supplier. From now on, Bob and Charlie become partners to drastically reduce the time and cost of onboarding new suppliers and keeping their partners' paperwork up to date over time. What's more, our solutions have a modular design that allows you to connect to different blockchain networks and distributed ledger technologies such as Hyperledger Indy, Sovereign, Ethereum, Quorum, Neo, and many more. This gives you total flexibility to use the technology that better suits your needs, even as the distributed ledger landscape changes over time.